Avenor building collapses. Ladies and gentlemen, few days ago we had a report that in Greater Accra region of Ghana, there's a story building, that is a 3-story building that collapsed, and it's a sad incident. Reported that 3 people actually died, and 2 people were rescued. This is a story building that is located at a location called Avenor, and this is in the central part of Greater Accra. A lot of people already suspected that that building is not in good shape. But you know, in Ghana, we don't really care until the bad or the worst happens. So around 7th June or 6th June, it happened that that building collapsed, and it recorded 3 people dead and 2 people were rescued. One of the persons who was rescued gave an account. Listen to it while we come back.
25. I've been security in this place since a year plus now. 425. I heard something make noise. Boom. Now see what did they make noise? Now they open the door because I don't lock the gates. I get inside. Now they open the gates. Now come out. I be the last. I want to say the wall of the store there. What the store there. I want to say the store, the pillar don't break. As I look, I don't see the one boy they call wisdom in the waka they call. I was say, thank God. I just snap this thing with son against Oga. So it happened. The next thing, my guy, as they look at my guy, see it collapse, come boom. Me go wrong, go inside. The guy go wrong, go inside. He go for press the guy. And one woman fell asleep the hall before. One woman fell asleep for the hall before. The woman sleep there more than 4 years. I go be the woman there. They sleep. Oga even know herself. No. See your surprise. You saw my body. I got your saving. I God save me, bros. God that saved me. He said, no, if you go like this, he will fall press me.
So from the video, you get to understand that this happened at dawn, around 4:25, according to the rescued person, also serving as the eyewitness. This happened 4:25 when he came out, and he heard a very huge sound that the building was collapsed. Unfortunately, he was saved. There is someone who is sleeping in one of the mosques. There is a mosque closer to that story building. The mosque didn't collapse. It was that story building that collapsed and it fell on the mosque. So someone was sleeping in the mosque and that person was also gone. And then 4 other people were trapped and 2 persons were rescued out of it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a sad incident that happened in the Greater Accra region of Ghana. And a lot of people are thinking, it even mandated the president, the vice president of Ghana to go there, to go and also check and see what is happening.
There are many things we can all prevent. And it's about doing the right things. We know them. We don't need to wait. As we are standing here, we are told that somebody is trapped in there. Why should this happen? Because somebody didn't do the right thing. You see, when people step out to do the right thing, all of us should support them. Sometimes we don't. We even isolate them and we make the world believe that they are rather the ones doing the wrong things. What is worse than somebody trapped in here? Even if you are trapped in your car, how will it feel? So please, all I'm saying is that let's abide by the rules. I said only yesterday or so, the rules never make sense. Nobody likes rules, but we need rules. Otherwise, nothing will function. And we need to do proper investigation. We must all open ourselves to be held to account. It's all of us. This really maybe needn't have happened. But what could we have done? What do we do to ensure that going forward we are not seeing many like this? We all know the right things to do. Let us make them possible. That's all I want to say now. But I want to thank everybody who is here, the press, our ministers, all of us, our security people, fire service, police, who else? All of us. What are the lessons learned when things like this happen? It's not so much that we are standing here and talking about them. How do we ensure that going forward we see less and in fact that we eliminate them? It depends on all of us. I want to plead with all of us to abide by the rules. Rules of siting property, of siting even our own houses. We know the place is prone to flooding. We know that this is a waterway. Let's not invite unnecessary tragedy. I want to thank you again.
So basically, what the government of Ghana is open to right now is encouraging people to report buildings that are not in good shape, that have its structural integrity in question. Any building in the Greater Accra region of Ghana that is not in good shape, or people suspect that this is not in a good location, people have to report it. And when they report it, they come and observe that it's not good shape, they will collapse it. That is what they are doing right now. So those of you who are you are just building with low materials, you should get ready. There is also another building that happened, also collapsed at Adenta. And it's also the same way. I think that was two-story building or what. But all boils down to what? The building permits. People are granted building permits, and if you watch one of the videos, the deputy director general was making account. He says that people come to them for building permits, and when they come and tell, oh, they are just going to build a down house or a one-story building, with that kind of permits. They will come with it, and then when they have access or they are given the permits, they pay small money. When they pay small money, then they'll go and raise a story building.
Somebody will come to me as a DC that I want a building permit for a store. He will tell you a one-story or let's say just a store. He will not even name the yes. Right. That I want a store at this particular location because the cost of residential high-rise building is higher than at times a detached or semi-detached or a store. Right. So he comes and says he wants permits for a store. You give him that permit. So I know a store, at most just some kiosk or something bigger that you do with concrete, but it will not be heavy loaded. The next moment you go, you see a high-rise store. Oh, I'm trying to put up a storage. But why didn't you state that in the permit? So you go and see the produce permit there. That same person will come and display a permit.
But then the permit is not for the repurposed.
It wasn't for the high-rise building.
It was for a store.
It was for a store, let's say a normal store, a one detached floor, store. You are not even supposed to go one floor.
Ground floor.
Ground floor
that's
store.
When you are doing building permits and you are building a store building, the cost of the building permit is more expensive than it is what if you are building just a ground floor. So what people do is that they always come to the assembly, they come to the municipal assembly, they come to the district assembly with a reason of building just a down house. And then when the people are granted, they give them a permit, they go and build a store building. So that is what has been happening. And Ghana, there's no so much supervision. Even when the right authorities go and see, they will get bribed and then they go away. So now the government is putting its foot on and going around and checking buildings that are not in good shape. There's also a building that was reported around Cantonment area. It's just dilapidated building that has been there for a very long time. People have reported the issue that they need to come and break the building down. That one hasn't collapsed. It's still standing gang. What happened was that just yesterday, they went there and bulldozed the house down. They are breaking the houses down. Even at Adenta area, the NADMO, he also make an account, one of the officials, he made an account that they've bulldozed or, demolished 4 houses.
There are plenty of this that we've already started. In fact, as our last 2 weeks, Mr. Fee, I think we demolished about 4. Last 2 weeks, we demolished about 4. Little did we know that something like this is going to happen.
That's what we're talking about. So such incidences have just started, and the government of Ghana is doing well in demolishing houses these days. So if you think you are wise, you are supposed to go for a building permit, and then you go and take building permit and you come and trick the government, you can continue. But when you get found out, you're not going to find it easy. There's also another one that people come for the building permits And probably the government already, there's one like that they warned him that he cannot build more than one-story building. They warned him, oh, the municipal people warned him. When he started building, they came and put a notice that they should stop the building and report. The guy didn't listen. He built entire house and finished. Now they are in the verge of what, destroying his house.
The former engineer, I called him to come. So he came back and then he gave us the rundown that they've already stopped the man. You understand? They've already stopped the man from constructing the building. That is a single story. So on what grounds are you trying to go beyond the first single story? So they stopped him and he refused to listen to that. So some way, somehow, he find his own means to move to the two-story. So that is what we are in now. And we are going to arrest him.
So people are doing it every single time and they think, oh, government there, it's nothing, it's nothing. And that is what we are going to. So right now, we are recording a lot of building collapsing and the government is on its toes. Those of you who are coming up or building houses, you have to be warned. Thank you.